Nice.
Welcome to the Rich Myers Podcast Show.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rich Myers, and welcome to the Rich Myers Podcast Show. I'm here today with Chris and Angie. How y'all doing?
We're doing
We
good.
are fabulous.
Doing good. Hey, who did that music for
We
your
like
intro?
that.
Yeah.
it's from Suno.
Yeah. They did a good job for you, man.
Good.
I like it.
um,
I think they stole my ideas.
Hey.
I listened to your track, Horizon.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was pretty good. It was kind of long, but it was good.
That one was.
It was
Yeah,
long, you
that
know.
one is. So
every now and then you got
we've
what's
ever
matter?
done.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I think there's quite a few long
We
ones
got
on
a
that
couple.
album. Yeah. That album is this was for us. Different styles of what we like.
Get our
and
Pink
everything.
Floyd
we
on,
have
you know.
we got a lot of songs. We got years and years of albums that we can put out, but
Mhm.
you know, everything's based off of schedules. And so we took that album and decided to pick some songs that was a little more rocky, a little more ranchy, you know, but then we settled them down a little bit. Threw a
Yeah.
couple songs in there to bring it down, but
Good stuff.
yeah.
What influenced the song?
That one.
Yes.
Well, I was pretty hunked off when I wrote that lyrically. And I had a work experience that was unfavorable or unflavored. It's nasty interaction. And I was just really mad. And I wrote the words, and I had an idea for the song itself and how I wanted to sing it, but all I had was one note. So we went into a band practice, and I hit that note, and I just started singing how I thought I wanted to sing it. And Chris whipped his head around from the other side of the room and immediately just took that riff off and just went right with it. And it just sort of kind of wrote itself. Yeah.
That's a lot how we write music
Yeah.
anyway. Angie will come up with
He's
an
like, "What is
idea, or I'll
this?"
come up with an idea. I come up with these ideas, and then she'll go in there and she'll stitch
Yeah.
them together, throw this, throw that, and yeah, we got
Yeah.
something going on. So that's the one thing we definitely do have is the ability to write.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a listen to it.
Yes.
I would love to.
I can see storms on the horizon looming over me, telling me what lies ahead. I'm not sure if I can be escaped, if I'll ever find shelter from the rain. How long will it last? I do not know. This cannot be the way that things should go. And I'm taking it all, that's my way. I will let them win, they never will. They won't break me, no. I will soar to the clouds and find the sun. I will break from now on. I'm the one in control. You brought me too much pain for far too long. Gotta get out of here. Then I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here and find the sun. You're too cold to see what you've done. Take it on, that's my way. I will let them win, never will. They won't break me, oh no. I will soar to the clouds and find the song. I will break
Push buttons. Keyboard players.
Burning daylight, ain't wasting no more time. I break the chains, unlock the door, and I'll be fine. I will break all through the storm. Take your head on, that's my way. I will let them win. Never win. They won't break me. I will soar into the clouds that find the sun. I will break through the
We just decided that we're blaming the guitar players for how long this is. That's what we're laughing
You know,
about. When you have two guitar
When you got
players,
two guitar players that are excellent and they
They can
both throw
shred.
excellent leads, well,
That's
then
why.
that you got to give the other one a lead.
the
too,
song
you know?
instantly extends 30 to 60 seconds longer.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
You just got to do it, you know. It's
That's
only
what-
natural. We're playing. It's like your turn.
And then I turned the camera off and I didn't mean to. But that's what happened. Yeah.
Do you got any other songs, concerts, or what's next?
Well, we're releasing our second single off the second album tomorrow. And it's
Tune
titled
in to The Ledge.
The Ledge.
The Ledge. I
Ledge.
love this song.
That's an interesting, you ought to ask her about that
That's
story.
another, I had, I don't know what this says, but it was another work-related kind of inspiration.
She's hard to get along.
I guess I am. No, I'm not. Really, I'm not. I'm pretty easy to get along with. But I was just in a job that I didn't like anymore. And it was becoming very toxic. So I was just like, I gotta get it. I'm on the ledge. I'm the end of the ledge. But you could extrapolate it to that's what it was for me. But you could extrapolate that to anything. It's like when you've just had it up to here with whatever it is that you're dealing with, that's what that song is.
Something interesting that happened last week with the song Horizon. We read an interview. Who was that magazine that kind of put up?
Oh my God, I don't remember.
Well,
somebody put a spiritual spin on it.
Well, yeah, they did. They
did. I can't remember.
Started quoting some Bible verses relating to the song. And
my mama loved that. Let me tell you what.
I thought, well, hell, I will.
Yeah.
I will take a listen to it in that frame of mind. And I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see what he was talking about. And it made me think, a lot of people have their own interpretation of what a song is.
Yeah.
What it means to them. To me, all songs to me are just a rhythm. I just feel that beat
Bass
and everything.
players.
Yeah, that's all I am. And we're lucky because
it's got words. I didn't know.
Yeah, words. Bass players, words. Who has words?
Words.
I need those thinking words, man. I
Oh
just
my
need
God.
two fingers.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
Yeah.
So we're already starting to work into the third album, and we've got 3 songs worked up with band members. The first album, we had a lot of session musicians. Some of them I've still to this day have never met, but we gave them a lot of freedom. We didn't really tell them. They gave them a round idea what we wanted, but nothing that was,
stayed in the vibe of the song.
let them have it the way they feel it, and it seemed to work, right? But then we started doing some more shows. Pandemic took and killed the band we were in, basically.
Yeah.
And Angie and I then became a duo going out there. We were writing a lot of songs in the process through the pandemic. And
the
playing,
smaller venue vibe came alive
Yeah.
because of that, you
Yeah.
know, and it's kept us pretty busy. But I will say we're missing our bandmates, and their lives are settling down. I mean, everybody's life got flipped upside down
Yeah.
back then, you know,
Yeah.
you remember. But we've managed to get them. They're all in a place now where I think they're ready to spend more time as a group. So I'm hoping that we can you'll see the band out a little bit more often than historically.
and we as a band we do some gigs every now and then when we've got the bigger shows.
Yeah.
But this album, we're working with them.
With
you know,
them.
we're coming in with ideas. We're
Yeah.
allowing their ideas.
Co-writing with
we're
them this time.
co-writing
Yeah.
everything, and it's going to be a really,
Super excited.
really good because they're very talented. Kenny Burnett
Yeah.
on
Oh my
drums, Brandon
Kenny's
Allery.
played drums on both albums.
Yeah.
Brandon did a little bit of guitar work on the first album, but we've played with Brandon
forever.
for years.
Yeah.
And he's hot and heavy on the second album, and then he's going to be hot and heavy on the third album too. So
Mhm.
it's a treat.
It's more of a real showcase of Brandon's talent. He's got a
He's
lot
so
of
good.
talent as a
Oh my
guitar
God.
player.
Yeah.
Do you have a song that's more important to you than others?
Well,
It might be a different one for each of us, but
yeah.
I mean, it might be. For me, wow, gosh, I'm gonna say, I love The Ledge. I love that one, but I also love The Journey because it was a very pivotal moment in our relationship and lives.
Which is a
So-
whole nother podcast
No,
story.
that's not a podcast. That's like a that's
Yeah,
a
we got a
Netflix,
Netflix
Jerry
special.
Springer
Yeah.
special. But yeah, no, I do for me personally the meaning behind The Journey and me inspired that one. That's
She came with The Journey, and I threw a bass to it. Pretty much, she wrote the whole song, and then she had an idea. She didn't want no drums,
Didn't-
and
I don't hear him.
as I said, I like a drummer.
What
I
are
like
you
a
talking
drummer.
about?
So we thought, all right, go ahead,
And my funnest day was when I took the idea to the producer we were working with. I was like, I
Patrick
like
Hines.
I like that there's no drums in this. I want to keep it that way, I think. And he comes back and he goes, dude, I was just listening to this demo and I was thinking, man, this is cool that it has no drums. So I was
Yeah.
like, yay! Neener. But yeah, it turned out great.
Well,
And he played guitar on that track too.
yeah,
He's a phenomenal guitar player, phenomenal, and he tours with this big production group. But
yeah.
the Pink Floyd, David Gilmour kind of vibe is his specialty.
Wow.
And so,
Listen.
yeah,
We just went to
oh
one
my
of their
gosh.
shows in Newark. Was it Newark?
Yeah,
Yeah, Newark,
Ohio.
Ohio, at the theater over there, and
they did the wall.
they did The Wall,
by
and
Pink Floyd.
I had never listened to The Wall from beginning to end, and
I
that
still can't
night
get
I
over
got to
that.
see it. And I tell you what, I've seen 4 actual Pink Floyd concerts from like the 80s. Well, the 80s, and then the early 90s.
still can't
94, I
believe
think
you
was the
haven't
last
done
one
that.
in
Until
Cleveland.
now.
Anyway,
Yeah.
this was just as good.
It was
if
phenomenal.
not moments,
and
I
he
thought
was
it was
kind of
better.
a star. He
And then
was
what's her name on the keyboards?
Erica.
Erica did a great
Gig
gig
in
in
the
the
Sky.
sky.
Oh my God.
Nailed it.
We're like,
Nailed it.
where'd that come from? Holy
Yes.
cow!
And
Yeah.
Patrick, he's just up there, just
Wailing on that
hitting
thing.
it
Oh my
on the-
God, so good.
I had an experience. Let's just put it that way. A few times do I watch a band. Yeah, I've been at this.
He was engrossed.
It'll be
yeah.
56 years. It'll be 56 years, June 20th, that I've been playing as a bass player. I was 10 years old when I started. And, very few bands that I've listened to have really moved me to the point that I can say I've had an experience with this.
Yeah, he was.
And that was one of them.
He was
really
very quiet the whole time. He was just kind of.
And he's so modest about it. Yeah, he's our engineer. He's got the studio Real Love, REEL Love Studio in
Dayton. Yeah. Do you have a favorite?
Oh man, I do like The Ledge. I really like The Ledge.
I love it.
When you hear The
Can't wait
Ledge,
for it to
you'll
come out
understand. That'll be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Are y'all from a musical family or?
Yes. I am. I don't know any different. I don't know a life without a bunch of people singing and playing something in the background. My mom to this day still plays piano for her church, and that's where I grew up singing. Actually, was in church. I think the first time I sang in front of a big congregation was I was probably 4 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I know no different. And then my dad played guitar my whole life, and we would go. He and his buddies would get together on the weekends, and they went picking. And so some phenomenal musicians that sat around those circles just jamming all night long. We had banjos and all kinds of guitars and violent fiddles and whatever,
Did you say violent fiddles?
Violent fiddles.
Violent fiddles.
And
ain't nothing better than a good old violent fiddle in a song.
Yeah, and I slept in my dad's guitar case, which I now have from his 1968 Gibson J49. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, 45.
45.
J45.
And yeah.
68.
I'll
Soft, very soft.
I'll never
sound,
get rid of it.
you
Oh my
know?
God. I'll never, ever get rid of it. I don't play guitar, but I have that one. So
My dad played a little music, not much. I mean, while we were growing up, he never picked up an instrument that I saw. I just knew that he did it when he was in high school. And my grandfather did a little plucking, but nothing really, I accidentally found myself in a band when I was 10 years old, because I found out that if you're in a band, you might get a girlfriend.
the truth comes out.
So for the first 45 years of my musical career, it's just basically for that reason now.
Just want to hold somebody's hand in church.
You know what, man? You spoiled if you held a hand in church, at church camp.
Oh my
That's
God.
where it started, really, because the church I was going at, we were Pentecostal. She was Pentecostal, so we went to those fire and brimstone kind of churches.
Yeah.
And when they sing not like
wail.
the mega churches with the full up bands and everything, but we're talking good old gospel singing.
Old Southern gospel.
And then, the family I grew up in, the girls played the piano, and, there'd be some songs that we'd always sing during the holidays and everything. But as soon as I got into a rock band at 10 years old, I couldn't tell them. And the odd thing was that the preacher's son was the drummer of the band. And, it's kind of sacrilege. I won't say it because.
I will. They did it in the church. They moved the pulpit over and they did that stuff in the church. They played Black Sabbath.
That's how we learned. We practiced. When the congregation would leave, we'd set up. And then we got busted. And so then we played Stairway to Heaven the following Sunday for them. Of course, it was just
They were
music.
okay with that.
It was, and it wasn't very good at all.
It was pretty awful.
In those days, you'd get a little dance that's going on at the basement of a church, and you go down there, and for us, we'd spend 2 weeks learning this music, and we're like now 11, 12 years old, and we go up and we play only 3 songs, and then we sit back, act like little rock stars, go back up, play 3 of the same songs, Yeah, the evolution of rock and roll is interesting, and everybody has a personal experience.
Yeah.
Oh, where can people go and see your videos, music, and events?
You can find us anywhere on the interwebs. We have a YouTube channel, Facebook channel, Instagram, website, ElliotMcConnell.com. All the streaming platforms. The music is out there.
We're everywhere.
Just spell Elliot correctly because it's odd.
Eleyet. Elliot McConnell.
Yeah.
And Angie used to be Angie Elliott. But when we got married, we thought we can't go McConnell.
That's weird.
And I was like, hey, have you been injured in an accident? Come McConnell, we will steal your money.
Okay. If y'all was a CD, what would y'all be called?
If we were a
If
CD.
we were a CD, oh my good, it's a free
Big
for
hot
all.
mess.
Yeah, and free for all.
Big hot mess.
Free for all because we flow.
Roaring dumpster fire.
We flow. It's like squirrel. Okay, that might be me. But Angie's the one. I'm retired. Not
Yes.
retired. And she still works.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's the one that's still thinking. I stopped thinking
Oh my
when I
God.
retired.
He ain't
I had
lying.
43 years,
You ain't
and,
lying, Rich.
and after
telling you.
that I said, I'm shutting everything off.
He did.
There's only certain
Story.
things I'm going to do, and I'll get up when I want to get up.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
Tell me it's 9 o'clock.
My
well,
God.
thanks for being on the show today.
Yeah, thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
we enjoyed it.
We enjoyed it. I like
It's a fitting song. Look at her. That's it. That makes you know it's from. Get it. You're ready. Absolutely. Nice. Nice hesitation.